Hey everybody, welcome. Tig and Tig and Tig, and we're going back to Romania. One of my favorite places to study about. You understand what I'm saying, Tig? And this one is called Prince Alexandru Ioan Cuza's Decorations: The History of Romania in One Object. That's a cool concept right there. You understand what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and YouTube and subscribe and see what this is all about.
In the 18th century, the Romanian Principalities of Moldavia and Wallachia, located at the mouth of the Danube, were under the suzerainty of the Ottoman Empire. After the Kuchuk-Kainarji Peace Treaty of 1774, Russia added its own protectorate on the two countries. Consequently, given this situation, the unification of the two Romanian principalities was only possible much later, in 1859, in the context created by the defeat of the Russian Empire in the Crimean War in 1856. Immediately after the war, the so-called seven European powers, that is France, England, Russia, Turkey, Austria, and Prussia and Sardinia, Italy, collectively guaranteed the survival and security of the Romanian principalities. Unionist politicians in the principalities sensed the benefit of adopting a guarantee regime, in which the seven partners had to be in agreement on every issue and decided on a policy of fait accompli, or accomplished fact. But for this to succeed, the support of Emperor Napoleon III was essential. With the French monarch's blessing, the Union of Moldavia and Wallachia took place in 1859 under Prince Alexandru Ioan Cuza. Beyond the protocolary aspect, receiving foreign decoration was a sign of the international recognition and respect enjoyed by a head of state at the time. This is why, from the beginning of Cuza's reign, Romanian diplomatic agents pleaded with Napoleon III to grant him the Legion of Honor, but to no avail. Other monarchs were less parsimonious in this respect. On his first visit to Constantinople in September 1860, Prince Cuza was awarded the Mejidie Order, the highest Ottoman decoration at the time, which had been created by Sultan Abdulmejid I and modeled after the French Legion of Honor. This Ottoman decoration was even crafted in a Parisian workshop. It is remarkable how the Ottoman Empire emulated the European system of orders and decorations. The arms of the order consists of a silver star of 7 triple quills finished with 7-pointed stars, alternating with 7 small ascending crescents, croissants, the symbol of Islam. A golden medallion lies in the center of the star with a motto in the Ottoman language reading Zeal, Devotion, Loyalty. In the middle of the disc, on metal, the monogram of Sultan Tugra is inlaid. At the beginning, the decorations of the highest class had real diamonds, replaced in time with imitations. In October 1860, King Victor Emmanuel of Sardinia awarded Prince Cuza the Order of St. Maurice and Lazarus in the rank of Grand Cross. The decoration consists of the Cross of St. Maurice in white enamel, with equal arms finished in trefoil heads, and the Cross of St. Lazarus in green enamel, placed obliquely between the arms of the other cross. For this high rank, the decoration is applied over a diamond-plated silver plaque in the shape of an 8-pointed star. The sash of the order is made of green silk. The Grand Cross, decorated with a large cord, is 2.5 inches in diameter and is suspended from the sash by a royal crown.
Isn't it crazy how we could trace history by artifacts, but also by things that man have bestowed onto other men for heroic acts or anything like that. And one piece of item has this whole history behind it. Like this Prince Alexandru, they have his medals here, as far as I could tell. That's what he's speaking of. God, the history. It would be cool to just hold that in your hand and then get transported back there as an observer, not a participant. Do you understand? Just to see what the vibe is there, and what this man actually did. Because I mean, our history is subjective, I guess you could say. And I'm not saying certain history is wrong or whatever, because we know whoever writes the history is the one that won the war. You understand what I'm saying? Generally speaking. And they always question the history of what the people are saying, especially if that history is passed down verbally, because that happens to a lot of societies when the history is passed down verbally. Anybody could come along and portray that history in a certain way. To a certain extent, it's happened to the Irish and stuff. To a certain extent, it happened to the Serbians. To a certain extent, it happened to the Africans. You understand what I'm saying? And I've had a lot of pushback about the Serbian history that I've been reacting to, and people are saying, "Oh, it's a lie. It's a lie." I don't know that. And even if like historians come out and say this is right, this is wrong, what is influencing them to say that? And I'm not questioning them on the facts and stuff like that, but they are human. It's like we vote in politicians and expect them to do this miraculous job when they're still just humans, so they're going to react to stuff as humans. We expect them to have this extra realm to their personality that makes them this type of person that does the right thing across the board. But even they are influenced by their religion. They're influenced by the politics. They also are influenced by their upbringing, generally speaking, because not everybody steadfastly hold to a culture or a religion. Now let's keep watching this here.
The Order of the Savior was the highest decoration granted by the Greek government in 1863. The decree through which the order was established had been signed by King Otto on 20th of May 1833. The light blue sash of the order was worn over the right shoulder. The arms of the order were a cross in 8 corners, the Maltese cross, enameled in white, placed over a crown of green enamel. An enameled disc depicted Jesus the Savior, placed in the center of a cross. The icon is surrounded by an inscription on a blue enamel ring. In thy righteous hand, O Lord, is the power and glory. Genesis 15:6. The order sash is blue with a white border representing the colors of the Greek flag. On his second visit to Constantinople in 1864, Prince Cuza received the new Order of Osman, the highest Ottoman distinction, from the hands of Sultan Abdulaziz himself. The decoration consists of an 8-pointed star made of diamond-covered silver. Above, there is a gilded metal disc which supports a red medallion, surrounded by a circle crafted of 22 diamonds.
I know I'm checking my phone a little bit off and on. A friend of mine is coming over, and he's just going to talk. His father just got diagnosed with cancer and stuff like that. So, he's going to come over and hang out for a while, and we're going to just talk. But that's why I keep checking my phone to make sure he's not waiting downstairs. And I'm up here recording stuff. So I apologize if you see me looking at my phone every so often. Let's keep watching this.
On the red medallion, at the bottom, there is an ascending crescent bearing the following inscription in Ottoman calligraphy. By the grace of Almighty Allah, Abdulaziz Khan, ruler of the Ottoman Empire. Prince Cuza was.
I have to admit, I like this type of architecture right there. I like the old, well, this type, but I also like the old Victorian look. Everything was, my mom did too, so I'm assuming that's why I like that look.
The originator of a series of bold reforms, which won him the reputation for rebellious prince and protectors of the young state. He was considered unpredictable and capable of dramatic surprises. Such a surprise was the coup of 1864, when the prince dissolved the parliament and introduced a regime of personal authority. To appear as a factor of stability, recognized by the great powers, Prince Cuza commissioned an official portrait in which he wore all four decorations received from the Ottoman Empire, Sardinia, and Greece.
Okay, this was quite interesting. That last part there was really echoey. They didn't do a good job on the on the audio there, but this was quite interesting. Uh, I don't think I know anybody who's gotten a medal. I probably run into them here at the store because this is where I live here in West Virginia. They send off the most people to war per capita in this country. A lot of people. You could talk to just about one out of every five people, and they at least spend some time in the military. And that's kind of prevalent in poor areas. You know, they kind of use the military as a, gosh, what's that word I'm looking for? Shoot, I was just talking to somebody about that yesterday. Uh, as a trade school. That's what they use it like. And most of them come back and they don't even use anything they learn in the military. But anyway, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this here. This was quite interesting, to learn about an object and the person that the object was made for in history. I'll leave a link in the description to this video so you can go check it out yourself and thing, and also leave links to other videos that I've reacted to on Romania. So I'm gonna say y'all take care. Be good to each other. Please be good to each other, all right? Things look like it's ramping up a little bit around the world as far as military is concerned. Maybe it's time us, the collateral damage, hit the streets and say, no more, no more. Take care of each other. Cool runnings.